Oh, no. JoshCast it up. JoshCast it up. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is recorded in the JoshCast studios in my parents' basement, which is in Northeast Mayfair, Philadelphia. It's Tuesday night, almost Wednesday morning, and I didn't really have much going on in my life other than I watched the debate. And what I have to say about this... Oh, I'm kidding. I watched The Walking Dead, and I gotta say that, wow, what a season opener that was. It was like a season finale. And it made me realize that Asian guy, Glenn, when he got bashed in the head with that barbed wire baseball bat, I realized I've never seen an Asian person's eyes that big before. If you want to make an Asian person's eyes big, bash him in the head with a barbed wire baseball bat. Christ. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Did I spoil that for you? Well, tomorrow, I'm going to be at the Crooked Eye Brewery in Hat Barrel, PA. And then I'm going to swing over to the Cabinet Cabaret. I'm going to bring my Frosty the Snowman outfit and try to do like a Frosty Ice Clay. If you don't remember. And by the way, I just want to say that, I'm Josh J and I'm gay. I just want to say that, no one's listening to this podcast, as you all know. Last episode that I put up, I believe it was episode 218. I think one person clicked on it, minus me. I click on the episode just to make sure it works, and to save the YouTube link for other purposes. And I think one person probably didn't listen to it, just clicked on it. So this podcast is doing very well, just like my life. But anyways, I did the roast of Santa Claus last December, almost a year ago, at the Northeast Comedy Cabaret. And I did a character, Frosty Ice Clay, which is obviously Frosty the Snowman if he was Ice Clay. And it pretty much bombed. The writing wasn't good, much like anything else I do. But I'm going to try to do that tomorrow at the Crooked Eye Brewery, and see how that goes. Try to get someone to record it, maybe if Goat's there or somebody. If not, well, then who gives a shit, right? Halloween is stupid, it's for kids, and adults shouldn't really be celebrating it, but, we do, and, well, I've yapped enough, folks. Let's see if there's anything going on here in the topical news. As always, woman convicted in high-praised death. She killed her husband, then she died in prison. Good. That's right. Should die. Donnie Walker. Boy, does this guy have a lot of time on his hands, huh? This guy's just going around taking selfies all day. Hey, dude, shouldn't he be, working on an album? Wasn't he, a boy band guy? Oh, yeah, I heard about this. There was a scandal with the veterans of this country. They were given, apparently, too much money, and now they're trying to get them to pay $13,000 or $15,000 back? That's pretty shitty, right? The veterans who fight for this country usually end up homeless, and that's probably why, because they take their fucking benefits away. It's pretty sad. Not to get all Mr. America on you. Mixing two drinks affect young minds like cocaine. Oh, alcohol and energy drinks. I've done that before. I've mixed Red Bull and vodka. And, I'm not sure, oh, it says by condition. I don't know. Is that bad, though? Everyone's saying, who cares on the news story. Woman finds shocking note on a car she left it up. If you want to go viral, leave a note on somebody's car. She found a note for parking in a bar overnight. Paula Schultz and her husband left. They had too much to drink, so to safely drive home from Joe's restaurant in Alberta, Canada, they made a smart decision to leave their car in a parking lot, call themselves a ride, I guess an Uber, and pick their vehicle up the next day. The car was there for almost 2 days. Well, that's a little bit too long. For the morning, that you can understand, but come on. Literally right in front of the entryway, Schultz told today when I got back was under 4 inches of snow. It was a total walk of shame. She noticed a piece of paper, and it says, what does it says? I thought I was getting in trouble. It says, just wanted to thank you for leaving your car parked overnight. I'm not sure if you have consumed alcohol at a restaurant or not, but we want to thank you for not drinking and driving. Oh, so it wasn't like a mean note. It was a good note. Yeah, I'm an Uber driver, so, I'm getting a lot of drunks off the road. No interesting stories tonight. These stories scare me. Man dies after falling 60 feet over a railing at a Broncos game. That's why I'm afraid of heights, because death is just right there, folks. I still have nightmares of that. It was at a Sports Authority field in Denver. Medical examiner said, yeah, I don't know how that how does that happen, though? I think it shows it. They actually have it on camera. This guy's... Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty scary. There's adorable dog is ice cream truck's most loyal customer. Shows a guy giving a dog a popsicle. That's not news. I just wanted you guys to know that. No one's listening to this podcast. I could say anything else. Fine. Don't listen to it, niggers. See? There you go. Just dropped the Emma. This woman is suing KFC for $20 million for the most relatable reason ever. Is this going to be a JoshCast top news story today? Let's find out. This woman does not want anyone to mess with a bucket of KFC. TMZ reports this woman was looking for a delicious bucket of chicken. She saw advertised on TV, and it shows the chicken shaking in a pitcher. Okay, what's going on here? I don't mess around either. According to the lawsuit, this New York woman apparently ended up with 8 pieces of chicken in her family fill-up deal, which is on Instagram how it praises. 8 pieces of chicken, 2 mashed potatoes. She spoke to CMZ. She went to hit up KFC to drop $20 on the meal. It did not live up to reality. She ended up with a bucket choke full of chicken like she saw on TV. Nope, just 8 pieces. Supposed to be 12 pieces. And she got mad about the false advertising. Not happy. She doesn't want a coupon. She's suing for $20 million. I appreciate the fact that she's doing that. She's not going to win probably, but I like the effort, right? I mean, these fast food places, they treat you like crap. They make mistakes. They hire people based on ethnic reasons, not based on who's qualified for the job. Hate crime charges for a Chicago area woman who hurled N-word and spat at black people. I don't know who this lady is, but I want to be her friend. I mean, seriously. I mean, I miss racist white people. You know, where are they at? You can't find them anymore. Everybody's so liberal. Oh, black people are great. I want them to impregnate my daughter. Come on. Where are racist white people at? Maybe there's a reason why no one's listening to this show. She spat at a black couple during Chicago's Margarita Festival. She was drunk on margaritas last July. She's 26. They actually gave her name out. That's not safe. A judge set her a bond at $50,000. $50,000 for spitting on somebody and calling him a nigger? What about in the old days? Wasn't that just like a Tuesday night? 4-year-old girl was killed minutes after a new dog arrives. What? Shows like a little biracial little girl. See, this is why white people shouldn't have pit bulls. Seriously, it's a black thing. Michigan family. Oh, it's a Michigan family left their 4-year-old. Kenya McNeil was killed by her dog after she tried to give it a treat. So there must have been some giant pit bull or some shit. I like to call it a nigger dog. Tore him right to pieces. Jesus. Kate Beckinsale is single. Oh, I better go after her. Maybe she'll go out with me. Right, everybody? And of course, everything's about Trump. NFL superstar retires at 30 years old. That's not shocking. Arian Foster from the Dolphins. So yeah, that's not news. Usually athletes retire. There was a big name closing their doors at Black Friday. Ree-Seo. I don't even know. And there's not a lot of topical news going on. Like I said, everything's about Trump and Hillary. And shark attack forces man to delay his honeymoon. Oh, man. Shows this nasty shark bite. I'm trying to see a picture of this. Maybe I shouldn't look at this. I think his arm is chewed off. Yeah, I think the shark bit his skin off. Oh. Maybe that's a sign from God you're not supposed to marry her. You think that's a sign from God that you're not supposed to... 2 children survived father's attempt at murder-suicide. Well, that's a great... God bless America. Great podcast show. Alright, so that's not it for this episode, unfortunately. But that's it for this segment. There's going to be a prank call, most likely after this. A classic prank call to... Let me see what I have here saved on my desktop. It's going to be the Burger King, an old classic prank call I did back in high school. We got possible Halloween sober commentary with drunk people, coverage in Old City, and we got other things going to happen on the show tomorrow. There might be a Jack and Goat segment, or anything else, more bits, puns, stories, jokes, folks. This is your favorite podcast show. And of all the podcast show you listen to, this one's your favorite. You got to keep listening to find out what happens next. It's JoshCast.
Yeah, hi. I had a question about that new tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch.
Yeah.
It's a tater. Hey.
Thank you for calling Burger King. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. I have a question about that new tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch burger.
Yeah.
And it's a tater. Hey.
Burger King, may I help you?
Yes, hi. I have a question about that new tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. There's a tater. Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I have a question about that new tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch burger.
Yeah.
And it's a tater. Hey.
Golly, Joe speaking.
Yeah, this is Burger King?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I need to make a comment about your tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch burger.
Yes.
I like to take it back to cheddar ranch. I like the way it grow on trees. You see the commercial?
Yeah, I seen it.
This is stupid. And they play it like 30 times, too.
They played it like 30 times?
Yeah, the commercial.
Oh.
It's annoying. Folks, don't front. If you get the juice, there's a couple of these coming with a big caboose. It's the tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. Come and get it.
Burger King.
Yeah, hi. I need to ask you a question about your tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. And there's a tater. Hey.
Burger King, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I need to ask you a question about your tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. And there's a tater. Hey.
Oh my gosh, you're getting on my nerves.
Yes, hi. I need to ask you a question about that tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch burger.
Sure.
And there's a tater. Hey.
Burger King, may I help you?
Yeah, hi. I have a question about that tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch burger.
Okay.
And there's a tater. Hey.
What?
And there's a tater. Hey.
Alright, this show's still going on. I don't know why, but it's Thursday night / Friday morning here. Last night I just went to the cabaret. Usually I'll go to Crooked Eye Brewery first, and then swing over to the cabaret when there's both open mics on the same night. But last night I decided just to stay at cabaret. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like going. Didn't feel like leaving out too early. Cabaret was okay. Nothing special really happened other than talking about it. So let's get right to the topical news. Plane carrying Mike Pence. Family skids off New York City highway. Oh boy. It says Pence's plane skids off runway at New York airport. No injuries. I think it was a setup. Was it? Or is Pence with Hillary or Trump? I think he's with Trump, right? Mel Gibson has a terrifying Halloween tradition. He hangs Jews from his doorstep. Okay, that's not it. Last Halloween, during a break, Vince Vaughn brought silly masks for 3 men taking go out at night in the town. Gibson took things further. Mel shows up. We get in a car with him, and he gets out this mask, like Mission Impossible. Imagine your face, but on Mel Gibson's face. And Gibson had strangers deceived so deeply he would snatch the mask off their backs when they turned, and they would be startled to see Gibson's face on their body with a lumberjack from Oregon. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but man, this Mel Gibson guy, he's whacked out of his skull. Teen wakes up from a coma, fluent in a foreign language as a black kid. He got into a coma. Soccer player. I heard about this on Howard Stern. He speaks fluent Spanish now. So if you want to learn another language, folks, don't take that what's it called, Rosaria, the program. Just get yourself into a coma. You'll wake up and be like speaking in France or some shit. If you're a guy, might get you some pussy. Woman creates GoFundMe to pay for divorce from abuser. Alright. Man charged with 11 and 20 counts of child sex crimes. I've seen a lot of that lately on Facebook. It's disgusting. It really is. No joke there, folks. Oh, yeah. So this happened last night. A Sixers game. An old fat white guy, flipped off somebody from the Oklahoma City Thunder. A hardcore Phillies fan. Which is not surprising if you know anything about Philly. But, you know, you can see this. It's all over the internet. It's viral, folks. So, yeah. I mean, the Sixers got their ass whipped, so it didn't matter, I guess. Martha Stewart Sexton. So Martha Stewart is talking about sexting. She likes to... Mariah Carey was dumped by her billionaire fiance. Well, who's the joke on? If he's a billionaire and he dumped her, doesn't she get half of his money? So, I mean, who's the joke really on? 49-year-old Australian businessman dumped Mariah Carey over a massive blow-up over Mariah's World, her upcoming docuseries. He had huge reservations about Mariah's new TV show. It was exposed her lives to the world. Yeah, if this guy is a billionaire, though, that means she's even more rich. She got divorced from Nick Cannon. Why would anybody marry her? I know she's gorgeous, but why marry her? She's not. Subway employee reveals the item to have never ordered there. I wonder what it is. Oh, you should never order at a fast food chain. I guess at a Subway chain. Chipotle chicken and chicken teriyaki. It said avoid the Chipotle chicken and chicken teriyaki. Why? Chicken is given a 2-day shelf life once in the encounter. Once they bypass this and get 4 days, it can get a little stinky. So I used to order the chicken teriyaki many years ago, and I stopped. I usually get the chicken and bacon ranch, or I get something else. I don't know. NBC's bringing back a popular 90s sitcom. I thought it was Boy Meets World. They did Boy Meets Girl already. Oh, Will and Grace will be back. Yeah, in today's gay-friendly society, teenager killed 21 people in 3 weeks for no reason. What was it for no reason? I forgot his name. Teenagers Victor Siniko and Igor, they're Ukrainian, went on a killing spree. Just killing people for no reason. So enjoy a black dick up your ass, fellas. No Vaseline either. No Vaseline. Justice in hot water after woman makes groping allegations. Well, let's see what's going on here. A lawyer accuses Justice Clarence Thomas of groping her in 1999 when she was a student. He grabbed her by the pussy. You will be fined $180,000 if you get on an airplane. Oh, it's not $180,000. Good news is it's $179,933 if you bring this on an airplane. Let me guess, a bomb? Oh, if you bring the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 and use it. So what happens if it's a Samsung Galaxy? I have the Samsung Galaxy J7. Cops look into threats Rob Kardashian made. Okay. Jeopardy host sets Alex Trebek's raps Jumpman. Haha. That's got to be good. Can you imagine him singing that? Jumpman, 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 Jumpman for 500, Jumpman. Right? It says mom of 2 loses 200 pounds after Nixon won food. Oh, she cut peanut butter out of her diet. She loved peanut butter. Is that the only thing? Wow. So she was just eating peanut butter all day. Wow. If I can get bread out of my diet, I would lose quite a bit of weight too, but I just had a slice of buffalo chicken pizza. I'm a fat fuck. Well, folks, there's going to be more topical news, of course, and there should be some sober, drunk commentary. Once again, can't promise it, but it should happen. It's not going to rain. The rain's over. It rained all day today. So keep listening, and stuff's going to happen. Good stuff. Yeah, this podcast is keep going on. I don't know why. All right.
About that this morning. Let's go to Brian in Dublin. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Sam, I was just wondering, it's been a while since Josh Jacobou was on the show. Do you guys have any beef with him? Or
who's Josh Jacobou?
Josh Jacobou, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something.
I don't think that guy's ever been on the show.
Really?
Yes.
Josh.
Chris on Long Island.
What's going on, Sam?
That was Josh.
Yeah, that was him himself. What's up, Chris? Who's Josh Jacobou? Jacobou. 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 Who's Josh Jacobou? Who's Josh Jacobou? Who's Josh Jacobou? Jacobou.
Josh Jacobou, the comic. Josh Jacobou, the comic. Josh Jacobou, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something. Josh Jacobou, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something. Josh Jacobou, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something.
Who's Josh Jacobou?
Hey, it's Saturday night here, and tonight I'm going to head to Old City, and probably Center City, to get some Halloween edition. That's right, last night I was going to go to the Roast of Dracula. You know, the friends of mine at the Cabaret had a comedy show at Patty Wax in Northeast. But I decided not to because I didn't drive Uber yesterday and I wanted to make some money. Last night was a terrible night for Uber. Didn't make much money. I did dress up last night for Halloween in my white tuxedo jacket. I went into a couple bars in Center City and Old City. Didn't really do anything. A couple people made fun of me who didn't wear their costume, which I think is weird. And then tonight I'm going to be drinking, though. I did Uber today for the first time on a Saturday morning, and it was actually better than it was at night. There wasn't much traffic, and I did about 2 hours, and which is not much. But I'm going to be doing some drinking tonight and, I guess, drunk commentary with drunk people in a very raunchy Old City, Center City environment. So that should be interesting. The weather's very nice today. And there's your weather report for the podcast. So let's get to the topical news. This is not the JoshCast story, top story, but it's talking about the Mariah Carey breakup. Her getting divorced from a billionaire, which sounds like actually a great thing. And it turned ugly. I don't know what that means. I guess she said some things, he said some things, and I'm jerking off. Justin Bieber walks off stage after fans boo, and he looks kind of like a young wannabe Eminem up there with his microphone and his gangsta yo swag that he got from Usher. But listen, what are you gonna do? The kid's still successful and he still bangs chicks that I can't even beat off to. Man chases runaway car in front of oncoming traffic. Oh, that sounds... I wonder what happened there. Did the guy die? This was in Switzerland. And the vehicle rode across 2 lanes, bounced off the fence, and headed back. The owner chased it. Oh, I guess he chased after it. Oh, Katy Perry dressed up like Hillary. And they said that she wins with her costume, but she doesn't show off her big, fat, natural tits from God. And anything that doesn't show off her tits, I'm not a fan of. Okay? Starbucks to open a store a day in China for 5 years. What else is going on? Is there anything else? Doesn't seem like there's a lot going on in the topical news. Hershey has a new candy that's soaring. A lot of people like it. It's giving them diarrhea. As you know, us Americans like diarrhea. Speaking of that, I did not get diarrhea, but I tried what's it called? The Panda Express today, and I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it. I tried it, and the orange chicken was good, but the rice was very dry. They only give you 1 packet of soy sauce. It was overpriced. I would not be eating there again. But, listen. Still a business. I'm pretty sure some people... Kourtney Kardashian, Kourtney K, goes pantsless in a sexy outfit. Well, all girls dress like slut. I saw a girl last night with a nice ass in Center City. She had her ass bouncing up and down, and she was wearing like leggings with like just panties on. And it was cold last night. It wasn't that nice. It was kind of cold. So I almost crashed my car. Literally, I was going through Broad Street, which is a very busy street in Center City, and I almost crashed my car, folks. I am a heterosexual man. I think. Am I? I don't know. Hey. I mean, I am. How do I edit this? Yeah, you like that, don't you? I'm talking to myself right now in my parents' basement. Did I mention that? Alright. Yeah, not a lot going on. There's a medical mystery. This woman has an enormous stomach. She doesn't look that fat. Her stomach is gigantic. Looks like a giant potato. And it's a medical mystery. One of those things that happen that even science could explain. Alright, folks, there's not much really going on. Kind of a waste of a segment, but nonetheless, it's a setup for tonight. I can't promise anything good will happen. It's going to be a typical night. It's just idiots are going to be drunk in costume. Last night I was in a crowded Irish bar, and I saw these 2 douchebags dressed up as Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter, and they were pushing people around and just being douchebags. And a guy was dressed up in some, what was that show? Super Troopers? I forgot the show on Comedy Central. Reno 911. He was dressed up like in a Speedo outfit or something. A lot of douchery. But anyways, the JoshCast will cover it. That's right. This is the only podcast where a man goes out by himself and he covers all the douchery and all the madness that goes on in the city bars. No other podcast does that. All right, shut up already. All right. All right, sober commentary with drunk people in Old City. It is 2:05 or 2:06 a.m. I recorded this kind of late because I went to the 7-Eleven to get some water. Get drunk tonight. I did get some. Cranberry and raspberry ounces to get me drunk. And yeah, I was at Cuba Libre tonight. Actually, I spent most of my just standing on the street corner, just drunk, watching people. I'm standing outside here at the Cuba Libre. Didn't dance with a single girl. Totally worth the $10, right? But I would say like 60% of the people came out tonight dressed up in costume. Not everybody. You know, you don't need to. It's only for silly people like me. This girl tried to cop a feel off me. That's cool. You can fill me up if you want. I mean, yeah, I did take a bad selfie down here tonight, and that was kind of fun. Oh man, a lot of big black chicks tonight down here. If you like big black chicks like I do, folks, you got to come out here to the the old city area. It is crazy, let me tell you. Like I said, a lot of people are dressed up in costumes tonight. I didn't really wear a costume. Like I said, I have a red suit jacket on tonight. Last night, I wore my white suit jacket, and tonight I wear my red suit jacket. A lot of people had costumes on tonight, and once again, it's amazing the attention these hoes need. It's disgusting. I mean, most girls went out tonight dressed up like sluts. They're wearing fucking cop outfits. They're wearing outfits with their fucking butt hanging out. And for what? Just for attention. It's absolutely... It's ridiculous. It really is.
Wait, Chris!
No. That was for her.
Excuse me, Playboy money, you about to get friends. About to cop.
Ew. It's all fucking skanks down here. Yeah, it's all fucking skanks down here. And there's so many thirsty guys. There was this Spanish chick tonight that dressed up like all black, like most of them did. And dressed up in mostly black like most of them did. And she had every single guy tonight dancing with her, talking to her. She was like a really... There was this thick Spanish chick out here tonight. She was just getting hit on by this black guy. And it's like, she was very thick, you know, it's what I like. But I knew not to even dance with her, let alone approach her. Because obviously she wants attention. I mean, that's what they're all coming out here for. And she got her attention. I saw at least 5 or 6 guys come up to her, if not more, the whole night. And she's not going to go home with anybody. She's dressed up kind of in some really shitty cop outfit. And it's like, what's the point? What's the point of it? You know, there's no point in really talking to her. So I didn't approach her. She was standing next to me most of the night. And I didn't bother to even, you know, approach to even dance, because it's like they just, you know, want attention. They don't want to dance with anybody. They want you to come over to them so they can be a goddamn hoe. Just say, no, I got a boyfriend, no. So why bother? Why even do the satisfaction? It's ridiculous. So no, I didn't ask her to dance. Now all these guys are walking around thinking they got a chance to get laid.
And see what happens.
So it's not even gonna... Yeah, all these guys are walking around like they have a chance to get laid. No way you have a chance to get laid. This is ridiculous. You think just because you got some Halloween costume on, you're just gonna walk up to a girl and she's gonna fuck you because you're dressed like Batman or Spider-Man or some superhero or some weird goggles or shit? You know what I mean? It's like, it's not obviously gonna happen. Me, I'm just gonna stand here outside Cuba Libre, and I'm just gonna stand here in my red suit jacket, and I'm just gonna talk to myself, because that's the best way to do it. All these thirsty ass dudes thinking, you know, it's not even gonna happen, so why even bother? Let a girl cop the feel off me, let her pervert.
Fuck somebody up. Next person says something, get that freaking girl.
So, yeah, like I said, a lot of guys now, the street harassment has officially begun. Let me see what time it is. I didn't start recording this till like 2:04, 2:05. It's 2:11 right now. And my phone keeps stopping. This phone, it's my old phone I'm recording on. When it gets to like 2 minutes, it keeps stopping. I don't know why I brought it out. I paid for this phone. I still want to use it. I still have it. But for the most part, oh yeah, I did not do Uber tonight. Hell no. It is too hectic out here. There's no way I'm driving out here with cops and every fucking nut is drunk tonight because it's Halloween and they're bullshit. Man, fuck no. I am not doing that. So this is my third attempt recording this. I'm going to put it all together because, like I said, as I said before, this phone keeps stopping automatically. But I got down here like 10:05, 10:10. I'm pretty sure by 11 I was drunk. I'm having such a fun conversation with myself. Every time people walk by me, they just look at me like, wow, who's this guy talking to? None of your business. None of your business, that's who I'm talking to. I'm having a better conversation with myself than most of you are having with each other. So don't even acknowledge me. Bunch of fucking fat sluts are out tonight. Like I said, there was many big black girls tonight. I did dance with one black girl. I only made one dance approach tonight. Danced with a chubby black girl who was very attractive for like maybe... I danced with her like 30 seconds. And then I did see her at the 7-Eleven, but I didn't bother to like approach her. I mean, why would I approach her at a 7-Eleven? Yeah, she's going to fuck me when her two friends are right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've totally given up for the most part, but you know, I still like to go out and have fun, but I'm just not going to, you know, really approach because there's no point in that, you know, because I know for the most part how they are, but it doesn't mean you still can't go out and have fun and just, you know, meet people and shit, you know what I mean? It's like, you still go out and have fun, and the same thirsty guys coming out here approaching these girls. It's like, dude, if it hasn't worked, like me, I'm at least reasonable. I know for the most part that, you know, if it hasn't worked by now, obviously it's not going to work. And some of these guys been out here for years doing the same bullshit techniques. And it's like, dude, you think you're going to take a chick home? And that's the problem, is girls can get laid anytime they want. That's the problem. Girls can have sex anytime they want. So, they know this, and that's why they don't fucking go home with anybody. I was standing outside the window talking, this dumb cunt that works there pretty much just pushed me out the way. Now I have to stand closer to the action. I have not been where the Blue Martini is tonight, just where the Cuba Libre is. So like I said, yes, there was lots of ass in the Cuba Libre. Was it worth paying $10? The answer to that is no. It was not worth paying $10. I was better off just standing across from 2nd and Market, drunk like I was, just staring at people like a weird drunk. But a lot of the hoes have the same costume on tonight. They're just like an out cop. They're just like a princess. For the most part, they're dressed like a whore. That's what I say. Alright? They're dressed like a whore who needs attention and a whore who needs dick. And that's just me. Yeah, I'm across from the Continental right now. I'm not standing over there. There's just too many thirsty guys. I'm where the Continental is. Across from the Continental. Which is next to the Blue Martini. Imagine a lot of people. Can you imagine doing Uber down here? Fuck that, man. That's why I don't do Uber around this time. Why the fuck would I do Uber around this time? There's no way in hell you can get down here. Forget about it. And then most people aren't ready when you accept their request. So now you're going to be standing out here for like 5 or 10 minutes. I cancel that shit. I give the person 3 minutes. If I don't see them or I don't hear from them, cancel. That's why I don't make that much money. That's why I don't make that much money doing Uber. Last night, hardly nobody was dressed up in costume. Tonight, at least 60, if not 70% of the people dressed up today. Okay? So now these dumb whores are getting their selfie. They're getting their attention. Me, I'm going to move back over now. Try to get away from all the douchery. Very hard not to. What time is it? What time is it? Let me see. It's 2:17. And I'm going to head down to the train station. I did not drive tonight, of course. I do not. Well, I can't say I don't drink and drive. I have drunk and drive before, only if it's 2 beers. Tonight I got really drunk, so I took the train. That's right. I did the responsible thing, and I left my car at the train station. I better not get a ticket. I could have drove down here, but I said, fuck that. Why go through that, you know? Why go through the hassle of this madness? Driving home is not that bad, though, because I take I-95 north. Most people, I imagine, who drive probably don't take I-95 north from here. They probably take I-95 south or something, or they live around here. But me, yes, I take I-95 north. To be honest with you, I did wish I grinded on more girls tonight. I barely grinded on one girl tonight. There was lots of ass out here, but it's so crowded, and it's like I just don't have the need anymore to, to dance with girls and even approach them. I just know they're not going to fuck me. And I always knew before they weren't going to fuck me. I used to not care. But over the last years, I realized, yeah, I care. It does bother me because it's taken, value away. It's like, why do it when you know, why do it when you know it's not going to get you anywhere? So fuck these stupid hoes. I hate them. I really do. I'm bitter, I'm angry, but that's why I don't fucking take their picture. Not one girl tonight asked me to take their picture, and I'm glad. So this is take 3 of the JoshCast Sober Commentary. It's not going so well, but anyways, I think I saw a guy offer a girl a ride home. He said, hey, are you okay getting home? I'll drive you home. And she said, no thank you, I'm fine, I have a boyfriend. I mean, the guy tried, but do you really think she's going to hop in a car with you just because you offered her a ride home? Do you really think she's going to fuck you just because you offered her a ride home?
That's not, no. I get to work by 6.
She's not going to do that. If that's all you had to do, then I'm pretty sure that every guy would be doing it. Every guy would have a car just driving around asking people, hey, let me give you a ride home. That's so stupid. I mean, the guy was just trying, but it's like, why would he ask him? And now there's another dumb whore with needed attention walking around with her fucking stupid nightstick. I hate when guys just stand next to me. You move it along, you get away from me? God, I'm not with you. Yeah, I had a good spot. I'm standing right here, and then some random guy just stands next to me. Oh yeah, some random guy just stands next to me. I don't even know who he is. And I'm trying to get away from these guys, but it's hard. Like, they just stand next to you. And I said, I'm such a cool fucking guy. Then random dudes just want to hang out with me. And it's like, sorry, dude. You're not with me. You're not going to be with me. And I'm not going to be your friend. So, see? Notice they walk away. I moved away from them, and they walked away. I saw a guy pull up with his Uber. God bless this guy. This guy's doing Uber 2-something in the morning, and he's picking up all these, random people. That's good, man. Good for him, but I'm not doing that shit. Fucking parking down here and having a million people beep the horn at you. So I'm trying to get away from people, but it's hard because people want to be near me. You know what I mean? People just want to be, so that's why I try to pick a spot. You know? So that's what I do. I try to get away from people because people don't like me and I don't like people, right? Everybody hates me. Good. I'll be dead soon. There's 3 girls walking by. They decide to dress up as 3 blind mice. That's a pretty creative character. They all have canes. They all have canes. So they decided to dress up as 3 blind mice, which is pretty creative. I never seen a costume like that, so I gotta give it props. That's usually it's out of the ordinary with these dumb skanks. So what they dress up is definitely different. All together, I've probably been recording for almost 15 minutes now. And what time is it? It's like 2:22. I probably missed my train. But I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm pretty sure I can do at least another 10-15 minutes of coverage. But it's not really worth it. It's pretty redundant. It's just me being bitter about not getting laid and random people bumping into me. Okay, this is JoshCast's Halloween commentary. All right?
Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up. I highly doubt anybody sat through 16 minutes of me being drunk and rambling about not getting laid around a bunch of drunk people. But if you did, I appreciate it from the bottom of my rotten little heart. Let's get to the topical news, and then we'll wrap this up with some odd news. If anything's going on, people are still talking about the horrifying breakup between Mariah Carey and that billionaire white guy she was married to. Is that really all that's really going on in the world? And also, Justin Bieber explains himself, what happened, why he walked out. If you want to hear about that, I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's Halloween's tomorrow. Tonight's Mischief Night. I'm doing Uber tonight, so let's hope someone doesn't throw an egg in my car. If they do, then, when life gives you an egg, you make some sunny side up. That's what I say. Not a lot of news going on. I'm looking right now. It's a lot of bullshit. Nicki Minaj wears a tight outfit. Is that really news? Isn't that what she does all the time? This is not news, folks. Uber driver kidnapped woman and assaulted her. See, this is what people are afraid of now. I'm an Uber driver. I only have a few days or a few weeks left. And it says, Uber driver arrested for kidnapping and assaulted a blacked out female passenger in D.C. So I guess he picked the woman up. She passed out in his car. This was in Maryland on Thursday. And he groped her. And instead of rode in his cab. It's not a cab, it's a car, but okay. It says, police told Fox News a 29-year-old was summoned to a District of Columbia bar on the night of October 18th by the victim's friends because she became too intoxicated. Detectives believe after picking her up, he drove the woman's blacked out to her house. Then he made a detour, in the Budget Inn. It was like a hotel. When he carried her out the car, he used his own name to check into the hotel. Wow, so this guy even checked in to do the deed. He made a pit stop at 7-Eleven, I guess, to get some condoms. $14 worth of goods. Yeah, so this isn't Uber's first arrest. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I do pick up girls in my Uber, but they never talk to me, and that's why. They're afraid that it's going to be a real-life Josh Jacobou joke. You know what I mean? But, yeah, everyone's talking about Hillary and Trump on these Halloween costumes. Trump supporters disgusted chant at rally sparks outrage. What did they chant? Go back to Mexico. Oh, they were shouting Jews. So that's not good for Donald Trump when his fans are screaming something about Jews. What's going on with the Big Mac at McDonald's? I think I had a Big Mac like 2 weeks ago. I think they said 80% of young people have not tasted the Big Mac. So that's not really shocking news. I mean, McDonald's isn't cool. When in my generation, McDonald's was everything. We went to McDonald's. That's where I wanted to go. We would go to McDonald's twice a week. I would ride my bike all the way up to McDonald's. To me, it was the most amazing fast food ever. Kylie Jenner, 19, posts racy photos of herself cooking in her nude undies. And a lot of people say she's hotter than Kim and Khloe and all the other cunts of the Kardashian regime. But I don't think they're going to show the picture. I'm clicking on See Gallery. Oh, here it is. So she's got a, looks like a light green, really ugly color. Not that I care about that. She pulls her pants down. She's cooking lasagna. She shows her ass. It's in the pants. Oh, she just got her pants down pretty much. Okay. Well, it's still hot. I mean, good for her. I mean, that's news. Isn't that amazing how that's news? They're saying that Fernandez guy, who was very young, he was on coke and everything else when he died. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the accident. They said he was on coke, but that was just having a good time. All right, folks, let's get into the weird news, odd news. By the way, on my Josh Jack YouTube channel, I put up a clip of Artie Lang having Stuttering John on his podcast about, I don't know, almost a year ago, and Howard commented about it. And people have been looking that clip up now because Artie recently, about a week ago, started talking about Howard. And now it's getting a bunch of comments, a bunch of views. And, you know, my last episode only had 1 view, and now it has 7. Now, that doesn't mean anybody listened to it, but that's cool. At least 7 people checked it out. Most likely they're unsubscribed from my channel. But yeah, like I said, check out my Josh Jack YouTube channel and the Jack Attack YouTube channel for goods. Alright, let's get to the odd news. Restaurant baffles diners with a tricky Wi-Fi password equation. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, so yeah, what's the Wi-Fi password here? If you do x to the second plus x to the 5, just give me the fucking password, you idiots. What is this? Ghostbusters theme song gets the pumpkin remix. I need it now. I actually was listening to the Monster Mash last night. Ghostbusters, pretty cool music was on. But yeah, Burger King dressed up as ghosts for McDonald's for Halloween. I don't know what that means. But okay. Spanish scrapyard owner beefs up security with guard bulls. Hungry man chased by police stops at In-N-Out Burger. So he's being chased. And I'm just catching up right now, folks, on Fear of Walking Dead. I know a lot of people don't like that show, but I like it. It's not as good as Walking Dead. But I like the Fear of Walking Dead. Let's see. Not a lot of stuff going on. It's amazing. This woman's Amazon Prime costume just won Halloween. So let me see. It shows a bunch of blue stickers on her outfit. Oh, that's pretty cool. She used a bunch of packages and with the Amazon Prime logo, and she looks like a Transformer. She already has like a some sort of Power Rangers outfit on. That is pretty creative. I like when people have creative costumes on. Watch this truck drag a car for 16 miles after smash and try not to win. I guess the guy didn't even notice. He's probably singing country. Teen stuns family after waking up from coma speaking only Spanish. It's a black kid. Hey, how come John Rice woke up from his coma? Not to make fun of John Rice. My friend, who's been on the show before, who was in a motorcycle accident, how come he didn't speak any languages? Huh? Doesn't happen to everybody. College student crashed his car while taking topless Snapchat pic, police say. So that's kind of hot that she's that dumb. She's not that attractive in the face, but pretty sure those titties ain't bad. A woman tries to show her husband lotteries are dumb, and she wins $1 million. So she bought a lottery ticket, goes, let me explain you why we shouldn't do this anymore. And she won. And he was like, baby, I'm going to make love to you. And he banged her in the ass. This show is terrible. I just said, okay, and it shows this girl who's super black. She looks purple almost. And she was bullied for her skin color. Now she's a model. Good for her. No, seriously, good for her. I don't have a joke about that. Well, folks, thank you for listening to this episode. Hopefully with the exposure my YouTube channel's getting, on the Josh Jack channel, I'll be getting more people checking out my shitty podcast, which doesn't mean anything, because I highly doubt I'm going to get to this point. But I think anybody who listens to it, I think I have kind of like a cold or a bug in my throat, you can tell. And I'm going to wrap this episode up. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you folks in the next one. It's, well, you know.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.